My name's Terry Danyluk, and I'm the men's volleyball coach at the University of Alberta. I've been in this position 28 years now, and I played at the University of Alberta for a couple of years in my younger days.
I've been with the store for 5 years now on both sides of the business, on the accounting side and on the sales operations.
There was a connection to the dealership through Herman Weeb, whose son is actually going to be playing Golden Bears volleyball starting next year, and that's how the door was open. The idea with the scholarship fund is that if someone notices the vehicle or has a relationship, a friend of Golden Bear volleyball comes to the dealership and says, hey, we've seen the car, or we know about the program that you guys are providing for the student athletes, a donation will also be added to the scholarship fund from the dealership to increase the amount that's already there.
I wanted to get creative. I wanted to do something different, a little bit outside the box. So that's where we had decided we'll do an annual contribution, but I wanted to kind of impact some of the individuals on the team, and that's where it evolved into doing a scholarship.
The biggest part of it is to try to relieve some of the pressures that student athletes have. So most people don't really understand the process. A university athlete plays potentially 4 or 5 years of post-secondary sport. So during their degree time, our demands on them are pretty high. We're busy from the last week of August until mid-March.
I hope in a very positive way. I myself, I had to pay my way through schooling, and school is hard enough as it is. So when you're having to worry about where you're going to come up with the funds to put yourself through school, that's never fun. So basically, if we can make it easier for an individual or multiple individuals on the team, I think that's a win for everybody.
It's funny because people recognize the symbol, and so they want to know what it's about, and then we've added the name to it. So UofA, as I mentioned, Great University Bear of Alberta. We've mentioned that it's affiliated with volleyball.
Grow this thing into something bigger than it is, and bigger than we can all imagine. Maybe it grows into all of UofA athletics, not just volleyball, but I really do hope it's a marriage that can continue well into the future.
The hope in my discussions with Mr. Pocklington is that over the next 3 to 5 years, Sherwood's going to be able to contribute to us to continue to build the fund on its own, and then with the addition of the connection being out there in the community, that the sales of vehicles will also add to the scholarship fund in itself.
I guess in a couple of ways. You can simply make a direct donation to the scholarship fund, but another way is if you refer someone that you might know that's looking for a vehicle and giving us the opportunity, if they happen to purchase, then we make a $500 contribution on your behalf.
The idea of scholarship supporting future leaders in our community and people that may give back to the community once they're done, I think that's really appealing to people like Phil. I think probably the biggest thing to add is just I want to thank Sherwood Buick GMC for the thought of combining what we are doing at an elite level of sport and academia, and the support that they're giving. They don't really know how beneficial it is, and my hope is that as the athletes start to receive this scholarship, the connection between the dealership and the athletes will grow as well. And to hear it from them, and to maybe this coming year in 2019 when the first scholarship is awarded, to kind of highlight and feature those guys and to actually come and have them say thank you themselves.